day 8. The rendezvous. I made it. I'm so freaking happy. Kind of annoyed that nobody went home tonight and nobody was sent packing, because that would have been great, because my odds would have just increased to 10% to 11.11111% if someone had gone tonight. Yeah, it was amazing. We had an auction today hosted by the Ethan Zahn of Survivor Africa and All Stars and Winners at War, and he was just as cool and amazing and nice and genuine and sincere as I expected him to be, so it was a blast. And besides Ethan, sparks were flying. It was definitely interesting. I'm pretty sure, let's see, I tried to say that I wanted exemption for this next round, and I guess Robbie said it before me. I didn't hear him, but I mean, good for him. Hopefully I won't need it anyway, because I have a double extra vote. So I have 2 extra votes in one. I have to play them at the same time, but I have them and I'm very excited. I won that at the auction. I originally bid on it as an extra vote, and then I was presented with an option to either keep it or take something in Ethan's left hand or in Ethan's right hand, and I chose the left hand, and yeah, I got the double extra vote, so I'm really fucking excited about that. And I tried to tell people like Maddison and Simona that it was actually a disadvantage, so that hopefully they would see that I was not really a threat. So we'll see how well that turns out. In terms of what everyone has, in terms of advantages, we know, well, I know, I think I may be the only one who knows that Jack has a compass, his 4th compass. I didn't get to speak to him. He's the only person today that I did not get to speak to, either individually or in a small group, so not good. Wanted to talk to him, sort of like hinting and poking and prodding at people towards the end to go speak to each other individually. But I didn't get to speak to him. Lorrie got something in the auction. We don't know. She said it was a disadvantage. I don't believe her either. Randy didn't get anything. Did he? No, he didn't. But Robbie got the exemption. And Lady K got the extra vote that I was originally going to get, so it was very spicy. But little do they know I have the double extra vote, and I fully intend on using it. I would be fine using it at the next, I would be okay using it at the next crossroads, because my thought is, I don't want to go with this in my pocket, you know? Strike while the iron is hot. Shock people while I can, and also solidify some alliances tomorrow, because tomorrow, the vote is going to be very instrumental in future plans and carving a path forward, so we'll see. Talked game with a few people. Mike at the very, very end to tell him that I had this advantage. He's the only person I was going to tell. I talked a little game with Simona. She's really happy that I'm still here, and I'm very happy that she's still here. Randy I talked to, he was drunk, he was at some kind of event. He said, oh yeah, everybody loves you on the old Fishback, like especially me and Simona and Robbie. Yeah, I just love you, you're great. And he's like, oh, don't tell your boyfriend that. And I was like, are you flirting with me? Very weird vibe. Maybe it's because he was drunk, I have no idea. But I guess I'll use that to my advantage if I can. I don't know. But Maddison also approached me because she's desperate, because she knows that she's on the bottom, because since Cole has been taken out, she knows that she's sort of on her own, because they were seen as a package. And she said that Mike has been sort of giving her the cold shoulder, so she doesn't really know where to turn. I've sort of been doing my thing, trying to say that I know Lady K and Jeni are a pair, try and see if people agree with that. Lady K didn't talk any game with me. And even though Robbie apparently thinks very highly of me, says Randy, he really didn't say much to me of a strategy way. He was very vague, and he's just very quiet. And that makes me feel kind of nervous about him. But I'd like to make something happen. If a Fishback thing can happen, then let's make a Fishback thing happen. Just want to survive the next vote, you know?
Today was a great day. I had a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Auction with Ethan Zahn. Like, I texted my mom, I was like, hey, Ethan Zahn is like hosting the Survivor auction online right now, and she thought it was so cool. I was really happy, because telling my mom about this is so fun, and she just, it's awesome when people are like, yeah, it's so fun. I'm excited you're doing it. I wanted things from the auction. I don't know what I was going to get, but I wanted things. So I got 2 things. I got anything I wanted, one thing from the old school Survivor shop, or Ethan's shop, which I thought was cool. I wanted a sweatshirt. I got one. I was really happy about that. But the second thing was this white box. And inside this white box, as if God himself looks down on me and goes, hey, if you're good at finding compasses, why not find one? Inside the white box is my 5th compass. 5th. Oh my God. Not only have I broken the record for Expedition Online advantages by 2, but I have also broken the record in a single season for anyone in Survivor, and I have tied the record for most all-time ever for any Survivor player. If I find my 6th compass, I will break the record, period. Like, I will literally break the record for everything. Orgs, games, everything that I've seen. I'll break the record. And I am just, man, it's awesome. You know? Like, I'm just so happy that while obviously I would like it to be this way, I'm happy that it's going well in that way. So 5 compasses. It's really fucking good. This one is only good for 3 tribal crossroads though. So it's good for this one, the next one, and the following one, which is perfect because people think I only have 1 more right now. A few people know. I'll eventually let everyone know, hey, yeah, I do have another compass. They're going to think it's the one I play in the next 3 rounds. Little do they know, I have another, which is the Black Party one. And they think I'm going to play the Black Party one, but they're not going to know I have another one. They're going to think I only have 1. So I'm really happy about that. Other thing, 6, there is a new 6, and I'm in that 6. There is an alliance. I'm a part of it. I'm in an alliance. Like, I'm a part of an alliance. You know? Like, I'm with Jeni, Kevon, Simona, Robbie, and Randy. In a group. Together. Us. Like, and then Kevon and Jeni want to make a final 3 with me. And I'm like, really? Are you sure? Because, like, I don't know what it is, but everyone came to me with, like, we don't want to vote you. We're not throwing out your name. You're not our target. And I'm like, okay, awesome. The goal is, if I can survive this first rendezvous vote, where lots of votes are coming, lots of unknowns, if I can survive this vote without playing Encompass, I am set to win this game. I can win this. Because I have that alliance of 6 that I might stick to for 1 more vote, like into the final 9, then try and take a shot. Got a compass, I can use it. I have another one, and then win some exemption challenges, and bam, I've got a ticket, you know? Like, I got a ticket to the end of this game. So the fact that people have said multiple times that they don't want to target me, they don't want to vote for me this round, is huge. Because that accomplishes my goal. If I can survive 1 round without playing a compass or winning exemption, I will win this game. Because the rest of the rounds, I'll just keep compassing and exemptioning my way to the end of the game. Point of it is, I'm feeling really good. And I feel like my game is getting off the training wheels and starting to get on some big boy wheels. Obviously, I don't want to get too cocky. If I gotta play a compass tomorrow, I gotta play a compass tomorrow. But right now, I'm feeling good, and I want to make sure that tomorrow, that 6 stays together, and I am here another day without a compass blade. Hi. I'm doing this confessional on my bed. God, my lips look fucking awful. I should ask for chapstick for Christmas. God damn. Okay. So. Hi. This is not the normal place to do my confessionals. I do unfiltered thoughts, and confessionals right over there. But I decided tonight I'm feeling super dead, so I'm just gonna lay on my bed and do it here. Let's talk about the fact that I have found 5 compasses, man. Found and bought. I'm not gonna say I found a 4th. You know, like, or found a 5th. Like, I didn't find it. I didn't search it. But I did get it. So I've received 5 compasses total. And that's pretty fucking good. Like, I don't know how I'm doing it. I don't. But I'm doing the thing. And I gotta say, man, even if now I don't win, if I get like blindsided tomorrow with 2 compasses in my pocket or something, like, I cannot believe I've played this game this well with 5 compasses total found. Like, I'm not even gonna take away the fact that I didn't win. It's like a bad thing. I found 5, man. I got 5. That is fucking awesome. And I am beyond proud of myself for putting in the work. God damn. Sorry, this girl is Snapchatting me a lot. But I'm really happy. Breaking records, not only in Expedition, but Survivor in general. I feel great about that. Do I think I'm in danger tomorrow? I'm going to say yes. I think I am. I don't think I'm in danger where I'm going home, but I think if enough troops are rallied, they could easily go for me. I don't even care. It's just 1 vote without a compass. If I can survive 1 vote without a compass, I'm great. 2 would be nice, you know? Like, 2 would be awesome. But just 1 at least without one. Because I don't want my game to be compasses and exemptions. I want to survive a vote socially and show that I got the chops. So I just gotta play good, play smart, not flip on not try and act flippy floppy or anything. Be like, this is what I'm sticking with. What should I do? Oh, I just got a great idea. Literally coming up with ideas in my unfiltered thoughts. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask my alliance what I should do. Once we come up with our actual name, I'm going to be like, all right, hey, what should I do? What should I tell other people? Because they are going to trust me with information. And then they are going to basically say, oh yeah, we told them exactly what to do. Like, I want them to believe that they told me exactly what to do. Perfect. If they think that I did exactly what they told me to do, they think I'm just loyal. And that maybe I'm not so good outside of just finding compasses. Which would be huge. Because then alliances target me. And then if the outsiders are targeting each other, I'm in the clear. No one's going to go for me. So I'm really fucking excited about that. So that's my plan. Tomorrow, ask what I should do once we figure out a name. I don't care who it is, honestly. I'd much rather prefer it be Maddison or Lorrie, but I am not going to care. I think that Mike and David respect my game, and they know that if I vote for them, like, they're going to understand it. So I think I'm okay. I can do anything, which is good. I want to be able to do anything. I don't want to feel like, oh, I cannot do this person whatsoever. So I'm feeling good about that. But one thing got me wary today. Not, you know, like, one thing got me wary today. Like, not like people like, oh, you might be targeting me, because people, like, almost everyone has told me we're not going after you. I think the only person that might actually still want to be like, hey, Jack, is Lorrie. So, but I think this alliance we have wants to stick together to 6. And I don't know about you. I don't know about y'all. But I'm not doing that. For the life of me, sticking to an alliance with that echelon of strong players to final 6 is a no. I need a goat. I think the longest I'll go with that alliance is 7. But there are no goats in that alliance unless people consider Randy a goat. I need to get that alliance out. Not now. Not even Final 9. But Final 8, Final 7, I gotta flip. I gotta make moves. Because I'm not winning if that alliance is strong. Because it was not my idea. So, I think my whole game is playing compasses and doing all that stuff. But if I'm there with someone who's created this alliance, I'm going to be fucking screwed. So I basically need to make sure that this alliance stays together for now, and then it's going to start splitting apart. I want to be on the right side of that. I'm wary because I can tell that a few people believe that this is going to be best for their game. I'm looking at Robbie. I'm looking at Simona. They are 100% wanting this 6 because I know that they can take advantage and be like, hey, Randy, Jeni, want to do a team fishback thing and win the game? And then me and Kevon are done for unless I compass or exempt my way to the end. Like, I can't do it. So I gotta get the jump. And so while I'm okay with letting a team coach go this first merge vote, this first rendezvous vote, if another one goes next round, I'm gonna be wary. Because then they're gonna be like, okay, maybe we should flip on this alliance and take out another team coach. And I'm not having it. So I'm not gonna undermine the alliance yet. I'm going to wait for other people to do that. You know, people are already wary of Simona. Kevon's already wary of Simona being, like, very flippy-floppy. So, I'm good with that. But I just got to be in the know, you know? Because if I'm in the know, I can play a compass. In other news, I've been holding something back from everyone. I've been lying because I didn't want to say it until we were together. And you guys kind of figured out just because we were in a room together today. Yeah, me and Simona know each other. Played a few together. You know, we do know each other. I wanted to keep that secret. Like I wanted to keep the Ziania thing secret. Once Ziania was on my party, I was like, yeah, this is what Ziania's story is. Once Simona's on my party, they're like, yeah, this is what Simona's story is. I think Simona might expect we work together for basically most of this game and we cut each other at the end. Nah. Like, Simona's too good at these games for me to be like, yeah, I'm taking her to the end. I'm not taking her to the end. I'm not taking her all the way there and then she beats me in the final exemption challenge. I'm not having it. So, I'd be down to get rid of her not too soon, but soon enough. But yeah, I know her. And so that's another leg up. Because if I didn't know Simona, maybe Simona or Robbie wouldn't be so like, oh, we need to work with Jack. We need to work with Jack. Thanks to Simona. She is putting out the good foot for me. So I'm feeling good. I feel good. I don't want to get cocky. I don't want to get too like, oh, I feel totally fine. I feel totally safe. I obviously don't. But if I can survive this vote without playing a compass and maybe even survive the next vote without playing a compass, I'm sitting pretty. 2 compasses. So I'm feeling good. That's about it. This is a very short unfiltered thoughts, but I didn't really have a lot. So that's about it. See ya.
We made the rendezvous. This is so amazing. Final 10. It feels good. It feels very good. We didn't have to go to Crossroads. Very grateful for that. That was not fun. I know that'll happen tomorrow, but, and we all kind of got to chit chat. I pretty much got to chat with everybody, which was awesome. Simona, I didn't really get to, but that's okay. I had talked to her earlier in the day, so that's okay. I do feel everybody seems to kind of, you know, watching kind of people who's in which room and kind of making sure and kind of solidifying a few different options. or kind of an alliance, I guess I should say, and just kind of making sure everybody's on board and knows what's going on. Very excited about Randy and his new gig, which is awesome. I hope he gets to keep playing. He's definitely a fun guy, but we'll see. And then, you know, I definitely, I feel honestly like my thoughts, like maybe not Randy because of his show, but maybe he'll still make it to closer to the end. But I still think Jack has an amazing game. Jack has been a very good, well-rounded player, played 3 compasses at 3 crossroads, which is quite surprising. I cannot wait to watch this season to see that. But I feel like he may, you know, have that in the bag, really, if he gets down to the final 2 or 3. I know I would vote for him if I was on the jury. I'm really hoping jury comes up soon, because if I do end up getting voted off, which I really hope not, I want to be on the jury for sure. But I hope I make it farther, and you know, you never know. There's a few different things that we're all kind of coming up with and thinking, and you never know for sure until really a first vote. Again, it's kind of like starting over once you make the rendezvous, where you have to really double check your alliances are concrete and everything. So tomorrow night will be another double check of everything, and make sure we still have the numbers like we think and everything like that. And this is when the game gets going. So you basically do your best at everything. So now I'll definitely give it up my all for challenges. And I mean, not to say I haven't been, but even more now, because if I could get individual exemption at least once, I would be very, very happy. But yeah, it was a very fun night, very fun, and very proud of everybody for making it this far. And I really like everybody. There is like really not one person I don't like, which is hard. So we will see. So hopefully it'll come down to something that makes it easy for somebody to be voted out, you know, unfortunately, or, you know, something like that. But, I won't worry about that all night, hopefully tonight. I won't worry about that till tomorrow. But yeah, that was awesome. And it was very neat to do the Survivor auction. What a dream come true. And to see Ethan was really cool. Very cool. And I got $20 to my charity, which was a dream come true again. I mean, seriously, one of the coolest and best nights of my life. Thank you guys. Bye.
Hey, Lorrie here. This is confessional night. So we just made the rendezvous. Super stoked about that. As you can see behind me, I have all of my soda cans with ping pong balls, because that was supposed to be our challenge tonight. And our party, the black party, practiced and practiced and practiced, and we were totally going to nail this and win exemption. And then we found out that not only did we not have a challenge tonight, that we also didn't have to go to Crossroads either, so that was really cool. Then the icing on the cake was that we made the rendezvous, which was awesome. Everybody was super excited about that. Not only did we make rendezvous, but Ethan Zahn hosted a Survivor style auction. It doesn't get much fucking cooler than that. It was so awesome. We were all super excited to meet him and to buy things at the auction. Not everybody got something, because just like the old Survivor style auctions, you bid when you can, and there's a good possibility that if you don't stick your neck out, that things will be all gone when you're ready to bid for something. You don't have the opportunity to do that. So I bid on a few things. The very first thing I won actually sucked, because it was a private item, and then I found out that it was a disadvantage in the next challenge. So I'm not very happy about that, but it is what it is. I'm not the only one that it happened to, because David bought an extra vote, and then he traded it, and when he traded it, he got a disadvantage. So he also is starting out with the disadvantage tomorrow. But my closest alliance, Mike, has an advantage at tomorrow's challenge. So that's cool. I think things are still going well with the people that I've been aligned with before we merged tonight, but this was just night one, so we'll see where that goes. Also, there is a possibility of a Girls Alliance brewing. Me and Lady K and Jeni have talked about this before, but now also, it just so happened that right before Lights Out tonight, me, Lady K, and Jeni were talking, and then also in comes the only other two girls left in the game, Maddison and Simona. So the power may be shifting, and we may be looking more towards mixing things up a little bit. So we'll see where that goes. I also have Robbie, who is looking out for me and kind of has my back and has offered to help me with my disadvantage. The only two people that know about that at this point are Mike and Robbie. The disadvantage, Robbie said he could help me spin a story to tell people that yes, I got a disadvantage, but I played the disadvantage at the challenge, and then that earns me a compass. Sounded like a believable story to me, so I don't know. We'll see where that goes. He's going to help me spin that web, and we'll see if it keeps me safe at the next crossroads. Until tomorrow, see you guys later. Bye.
Honestly, today could have gone better for me. I'm glad I finally made the rendezvous. That's pretty cool. I'm really happy about that. Still upset that Cole's gone. Nobody really went out of their way to talk to me today, except for Robbie, maybe. So I'm feeling like I'm gonna be next if I don't win exemption tomorrow. So I am definitely gonna work my ass off and try to get it. I tried to form something with Jack, but he was very not really revealing of if he wanted to do anything, which kind of sucked. But I'm hoping going forward maybe we could work something out. Yeah, it's just it hasn't been a very fun time for me. I feel like I'm on the outs with everyone. Robbie said he wants to do everything in his power to try to make things up for me. Do I want to believe him? Of course. Do I? After he lied to me twice already? I don't know. I thought I had something good with him going forward from that initial conversation, but clearly I was wrong. Yeah, I don't feel good about Simona still. And Randy's Randy. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I would prefer to get one of them out. But obviously I don't really have much say at this point. I'm telling people that I'm a free agent, hoping and praying something falls to me, but we'll see. And again, I would like to apologize for anything that my boyfriend said. His mom was working upstairs where I usually film, so I couldn't be there. And my only other option was downstairs with him because I thought we were going to need the table. And by the time that I got down there and started filming and everything, I didn't want to leave and go reset up somewhere else. So I really do apologize for anything that he said. But yeah, that is all that I want to say for this, pretty much. Send help, because your girl needs it.
What is up, everybody? This is the final 10 Expedition Online. I have made the merge. What am I going to do in Expedition Online? We shall see. A lot of game to go. Stay confident. Don't get too overconfident. Always be aware. Always be scared and have your blinders on. Look left. Look right. Hold your allies' hands. But honestly, push them to the side if you need to and go to the finish line. Let's go, Expedition Online. Let's do it. And I wrote notes. Your boy's on it. Your boy's happy you made the merge. And I'm ready to go. Let's play a good game. Let's stay confident and be yourself. All right. David just told me he has a double vote. I kind of had a feeling that he did. The way he was throwing Cole under the bus for having an extra vote when they went to go see Janet, it kind of threw me off just because I'm like, why does he keep throwing Cole under the bus? That just solidified my reason that he did get an extra vote when he went to the summit, and he just got one at the auction. So David has a double vote. Me and Lorrie are good. Me and Lorrie get along fine. I know she's making friends with other people. She's really close to Jeni. I know she's close to Jeni. I think she has good vibes from her. But that also is good and bad. It's good because Jeni is really close to Lady K. So if Lorrie is good with Jeni and Lorrie is good with me, that makes me solidify in that little 4. Might not want to work with that 4, but I don't want my name coming up at all from Lady K. I made amends with Jack. Me and Jack have had some history. I voted for him 2 times. And the way I wanted to play it was just to say, you know, I didn't push any votes for you. It was never me really making that decision. I just wanted to stay in the numbers. Staying in the numbers is true. And I did have alliance with those people. But I did push Jack sometimes. But I want him to know that I wanted to go on a personal level with him, then not play the game, but also play the game at the same time and say, dude, I don't want to vote you out anymore. I felt bad. And I made the attention go out elsewhere. So hopefully he really takes that into consideration and we could work together going forward. Even if he is an advantage and compass beast, I want him to never want to write my name down. So hopefully that worked. Maddison, we go back. We go back to day 1. Me, her, Cole, and Greg. So hopefully Maddison being a free agent, she picks me as her teammate, not somebody else. She's probably going to want to go with the numbers because she's scared. Some people might be going after her, and she's going to go somewhere where she feels safe. And I want that to be with me. I want her to vote with me, and I want her to play this game with me. So I really need Maddison to solidify my team and my numbers. Robbie, get a good vibe from him, although I could tell he's very smart. And I could tell he's very smart from instantly saying, hey, I'm open to play with you. He's opening up the door maybe for a possible relationship that I would be interested possibly in, but I think he wants me to get names out there. And if I give him names, he could go to his group and say, well, this group is voting that. So I got to be careful with Robbie, but I do like him. I think he's very aligned with Simona. I think that's his number 1. And also Lady K and Jeni. They split the votes on Maddison and Cole. So those 4 were working together. It doesn't go 2-2-2 that simple. That was planned. And that was Simona, Robbie, Lady K, and Jeni. On to the next one. Lady K. Something's fishy with her. She's out for blood. That woman does not mess around. She called out me, Cole, Greg, Maddison, pre-merge, cross-tribal. She is out for blood. She got the steal extra vote, public. Everyone knows that. She's playing really hard. Lady K, I got my eyes on you, girl. I got my eyes on you. But I'm also going to stay very close to you, and I'm going to stay close to Jeni, who's your friend, and Jeni and Lorrie are good. So I'm kind of nourishing that. Robbie might be good with you too. So let's get in with that a little bit too. All right. But Lady K, binoculars are on. Doot, 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 doot. Radar. I'm on the beach finding threats, and I found you, Lady K. Randy, Team YOLO. Who knows what Randy's doing? That dude's crazy, but he's funny. He's smart. He runs his own podcast. We'll see about Randy. He's also a free agent, or does he have secret friends? I don't know. All right, let's round it up. I'm very excited to be here. I made the merge. I kind of got to find who I want to work with. If I had to pick right now, it's Jack, David, Lorrie, Maddison, and David's got 2 votes. So that could be 5. That could be a split right there. But I got to find my niche. It's going to be really interesting, but I just don't want it to be me the next round. And I need to position myself well to be in the numbers and to have allies and not piss off anybody quite yet. But I'm confident. I'm not overconfident. I never get too overconfident in this game. I'm always aware. I'm always scared. I'm always thinking, how could it be me? And that's why I advance, but I'm not, I want to advance, but I want to win. So blinders are always on. Stay confident. I have an advantage in the auction. Your boy just had a gut and really went all in on that one. And I have a advantage for the challenge tomorrow. So hopefully I could do well in it. I guess you got to go for the win, you know, but I am considered a physical threat from others. So I got to be kind of careful with that. But yes, I don't want this to be too long. Welcome to the merge. Welcome to the rendezvous. We made it. Life is good. Let's keep winning. Expedition Online. I'll see you soon. I'm not going anywhere. Let's go.
Day 8 of Expedition Online, and we are going into the night believing that there is going to be a rendezvous. We are down to the final 10. And it just makes sense if you're thinking about a final 3 with a jury number of 7, or if you're thinking of a final 2 with a jury number of 8. It just seems like the right time. This is also the start of a weekend away from me. I am on a business trip in the middle of the woods, so I am going into this weekend extremely nervous and not knowing what to expect and how I'm going to be able to keep my position in the game, knowing that I'm going to be away for many challenges and possibly a ton of crossroads as well. And if you look back at old seasons of Expedition Online, the person who is absent is usually the person that ends up going home. So the only thing that I can hope for is that my social skills and the people who I've put my trust in will have my back even when I am away on this business trip. So we go to the exemption challenge, which we all believe is going to be a challenge that has to do with blowing ping pong balls across soda cans. It's not. We are greeted by Ethan Zahn, winner of Survivor Africa, contestant on Survivor All-Stars, Survivor Winners at War, one of the greatest Survivor players of all time, and he informs us that we are doing the Survivor auction, which, I want them to bring back the auction so bad in like the real show, because it is such a fun thing. So we each get $500 to spend, and instantly your mind goes to, where is the advantage? What advantage can I get myself to help me moving forward in the game? We know there's going to be a lot of hidden items, a lot of hidden advantages, especially in an auction that food is not going to be something you're playing for. So at first he starts offering some products from his clothing brand and some companies that he's been a part of. I went ahead and bid like $220 on an autographed picture of him. I'm trying to put together this like Survivor mural at my house, and I think that would be a huge piece to add to that, a signed picture of a Survivor winner. So I wanted to have some fun with this auction and get a Survivor item. And it was actually closed, so I didn't know what it was, but I was like, I know it's going to be something good. And then I bid the rest of my money on this cereal bowl that Ethan is very passionate about. And I know it means a lot to him. So to support him, I bid the rest of my money towards that. And there was something hidden in the rice, an advantage that allowed me to knock someone out of the next exemption challenge, which is a huge advantage, and if played properly could help me win exemption for a crossroads. The only problem is I'm not going to be available for the next exemption challenge. So, and I'm not just going to pass it to someone in public, because then that puts a target on my back. So this advantage is just going to go in the trash. It's nice that I'm getting a few of his Crunch Bowls. Go check them out. I'm still waiting for them to come in the mail. I'm interested to see what they're all about. But, I mean, there were some other amazing prizes on the line. Robbie bid $500, all 500 of his dollars, to be automatically exempt at the next crossroads, meaning he doesn't have to compete in the exemption challenge. It basically a free pass, which, man, I wish I saved my money. Oh my gosh, I wish I saved it so much. At the end of the auction, which ended very abruptly, Ethan just let us know we are at the rendezvous. Let's go! Let's go. And the game is open wide. Now, we had this conversation and we have this 6 planned out of myself, Simona, Robbie, Lady K, Jack, and Jeni moving forward. And we have that lined up. That's the majority, and that all goes against Mike, Maddison, David, and Lorrie. And I think we are in a great position where even if we can make it to the final 6, that would put us at a 3-3 split. Basically, Jeni, Lady K, and Jack against myself, Robbie, and Simona. So we're in a great position. I'd like to bring David in and work with him as well. But I'm also excited to finally get a chance to speak with Mike and Maddison, who
I feel like I haven't had a chance to speak to the entire game. So my options are open, and I feel like I'm a free agent that someone can use moving forward in the game.
Let's get into some things, shall we? So last night we made it to the rendezvous. I'm so excited. It was epic. Not only did we make it to the rendezvous, but we had an auction hosted by Ethan. Like, that is sick. Like, who would have expected that? Not me. But it was very cool. So big shout out to Expedition Online for having such cool survivors involved. This has been a great experience so far. And listen, baby, we're at the rendezvous now, so things are about to get messy. Okay, so I am immune tonight. Why? Because listen, Ethan hosted the auction last night, and the moment he said individual 500, that's it. No questions asked. Give it to me. Thank you. So coming in tonight, I am immune. Thank God, because last night, shady. I think that Holden vote is going to come back to haunt me, right? I haven't talked to anybody about it. I thought it was in the past, nothing to talk about, but apparently it's been a topic of conversation, if you will. So I noticed that I never got an opportunity to talk to Randy individually last night. I never got an opportunity to talk to David individually last night. I never got an opportunity to talk to Simona individually last night. So why that's red flags for me is because two of those three people are supposed to be in the 6. I had really great vibes with David, but I think David might know about the Holden vote and feel like I am not a friend anymore. So I'm really just ready to see how tonight shakes out. Good thing I have immunity, so it gives me an opportunity to see where cards are played and how people vote and whatnot, because it'll be very telling, okay? The problem is we're supposed to have this 6, right? With myself, Lady K, Jeni, Simona, Randy, and Jack. Jack was the 6th. And that's all good and dandy, but I believe that Randy is the one that is going to ruin that. Why? Because Randy is a talker. That's why I really don't want to work with Randy. It's huge red flags, and I don't think Simona sees that. So I feel like Randy would tell David. All David has to do is go and get, really, especially if they know where the vote is going, David could get David, Randy, Maddison, Lorrie, and Mike. That's 5 votes. And if they pull in Simona, that's a new 6 for him. And then I'm at the bottom of a majority. And that could very well be a reality because Randy talks too much. So I'm going to be very careful with that. One thing I noticed last night is, well, listen, I definitely want to work with Lady K. Lady K, listen, we got to the rendezvous and Lady K's like, Lorrie, you've been slipping by. I don't know how, but you seem to be just like slipping by. That's good gameplay. You said that in front of everybody. You literally called her either a threat or a rat in front of everybody. Not a rat, but like a cockroach. Like she's been slipping by in votes and X, Y, and Z. But why are you saying that in front of everybody? You just felt a little unwarranted and stuff. Lady K was also talking about how she's sketch of Randy in front of Simona, and it's like, you don't know their relationship, so I need you to dial it back just a little bit. And I was agreeing with Lady K, but I'm going to tell Simona that it was merely just to make Lady K feel good with me. And then I am going to be like, I'm with you and Randy, blah, 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 blah. Because I need to say these things to Simona, so Simona will say these things to Randy, so Randy will feel good about me. But last night was a little concerning, so I'm excited to see what happens tonight. Tonight will be the first rendezvous vote, and luckily we have Saturday off. So let's say things go to shit and I'm not able to be on the right side of the vote tonight. It gives me a day to sit back and think. And I told you, when I sit back and think, it gives me an opportunity to figure out what's next to do. So I want to really go to those people that I haven't had an opportunity to build trust with, aka vote with yet, like Maddison, like Mike, like Lorrie. And I want to make sure that they're not willing to write my name down because they see me as beneficial to their game. So the goal is to not vote any of those 3 out. I know I just met Mike. I know I have not really not had an opportunity to vote with Lorrie, and I just burned Maddison. So that sounds dumb, but this is the rendezvous. Like, I need to reassess my game. I need to look at who's talking to who's working with who, and really figure out where I'm going to go. I definitely need to talk to Simona tonight, Randy, and David, and that will make me feel so much better in my placement in the game. It'll tell me where I'm at, if I need to turn it up, or if I need to just sit back and allow the game to happen and then turn it up. You know what I mean? But, baby, it's the rendezvous, so I am not going out early. If I have to turn up and do what I gotta do to start taking these people out who want to work together, like, I will. But I need to tell Lady K, back off of Randy. Don't talk about Randy in a negative light to Simona. We'll deal with that when it comes to that point. But keep it chill. I need to tell Simona that I need to see where Simona's at. Like, I need to pour my heart out to Simona, and I don't know if that's... I can't read her, which is the scary part, because most of the time I can be like, I get good vibes from you. But Simona, I can't tell. But I want to work with her so bad. So bad. And I just... If she chooses Randy over me, I need to tell her, I can give you 100 reasons why I'm a better ally for you than Randy, but the fact that my mouth stays shut is one. The fact that Randy is willing to work with anybody and feels like he's on the bottom is another. So it's like, you've already written Randy's name. Like, listen, the list goes on, but I need Simona to be with me, and I need to connect with David. Like, I don't understand why David did not care to talk to me individually last night, but I'm going to express, like, oh, that hurt me, and blah, 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 like, because I genuinely do want to work with David, but, like, not talking last night was a huge red flag, especially, like, individually. Like, it was cute. We talked in a group setting type deal, but it was not game related. It was all, like, whatever. So it's just, like, we'll see what happens after tonight. But, yeah, that's all I have right now. Cannot wait to see how this rendezvous the rendezvous vote goes tonight, because it's going to be telling. Very telling, baby. The tea is hot.